It's time to experience the ease of love. Why is love essential? Number one, without love, I produce nothing. You mean a good preacher that know how to move and shake people, but he'll never produce disciples. A good preacher that know how to get you to, but can't produce anything. I say without love, you produce nothing. How many of us, we want to live and work and we want our life to count for something? Listen to this preacher. We can do the work for God and miss the point entirely. Praise the Lord. Mother Teresa, if she did not know Jesus, all that work was in vain. How many times you went under the bridge and fed homeless people? How many times you took people in? How many times you took people to the hospital? Took them here, took them there. And if it wasn't done for love, it was for nothing.
That's right, Pastor.
Work done for the wrong reason will produce little or of no value. Paul said, everything that we've ever done, sister sweetheart, will be tried in the fire. And that which was done for God will remain. And that which was done for self shall be burned up.
Yes, Lord.
You think there's some folks that's working with the wrong motive? My God. There's some folks that got married because they didn't want to be alone for the rest of their life. I mean, know that's the wrong motive. There's some people that got married because they were in love with the idea of being married for the wrong reason.
Yes, yes.
My God, how much did you give? Well, I gave that brother $10. Sister, I'm going to give you 20. I'm just trying to compete with you. That's the wrong reason.
That's right.
Work done for the wrong reason will produce little or nothing of value. How many know the spiritual gifts are given to bless the church? To profit the church. And not to promote ourselves.
That's right.
What I believe was wrong with the body today, we don't have enough love. My God, anybody understand?
Yes, Lord.
You can put a lot of stuff in a pot and call it gumbo, but without a root, it's not gumbo.
Come on, Daddy.
You can get a lot of people in church, but without love, it's not really a church.
My Jesus.
That's what's hurting us, man of God, woman of God. We have to learn to experience the ease of love.
Yes.
How many know it wasn't easy for Jesus to love Judas?
Jesus.
I say, how many know it wasn't easy to love Peter? But didn't Jesus show us how to love?
Yes.
I say, didn't Jesus show us how to love?
Yes, he did.
What are we missing? We are running and pursuing after the gift. Brother, do you speak in tongues? Sister, do you lay hands? Man, where is your love?
Yes, Lord.
Where's the love?
Yes, Lord.
So I sit in my easy chair with nothing to compare and think the whole world is fine.
Yes.
There's a whole world out there hurting. And all they need is your love.
Yes.
Spiritual gifts are given to bless the church and not to promote ourselves.
My Jesus.
We got a lot of folks that want to promote themselves. Is that right?
Yeah.
The Spirit of the Lord spoke to me and said, don't ever put your name on this ministry.
That's right.
We got folks that have Dwight Thomas ministry, Paula White ministry, Joyce Meyer's ministry, Benny Hinn ministry. I will never put my name on anything. God be first and I be last.
Jesus.
Because it's all about Him.
Yes.
And not about me. Well, how people will know you? I don't want people to know me. I want them to know the Christ in me. Because I'm in love with Jesus.
Amen.
When you look around this church and you see everything, you know what I see? I see how much my wife loves me.
Yep. Amen.
Her actions show how much she loves me. The more she does, the more y'all go, ooh, the more I'm falling in love with her more and more. I got a bad wife.
Yes.
Right.
I do.
Amen. Amen.
My God. When I look at the faithfulness of the saints that come constantly on the phone, holding the phone for hours. We hearing you, preacher, for 3 years. I see that love.
That's right.
Can I tell you, love doesn't mean the birds are going to sing every day.
That's right.
Amen.
Love just means whether the birds there or not, I'm going to be there with you.
Yes, Lord.
Love doesn't mean the sun's going to shine every day.
Yes, Lord.
But love means I'll bring the umbrella when it rains.
Hallelujah.
Is anybody understanding what I'm preaching this morning?
Yes, Lord.
Love dictates how the gifts are used for the service of God.
That's right.
Well, I'm not going to pray for you. Well, you know, I'm going to the mission field, to Rwanda, Towanda, and all that other food in there. Well, your next door neighbor ain't had a steak in years because they can't. Man, we help somebody.
Yes, Lord.
I told some folks years ago, what you flying over the projects for to go to the mission field? There's a mission field right here.
Yes, Jesus.
I was watching yesterday how they were feeding and getting food for all the schools were helping folks get it for Christmas. Why can't that be year round?
Year round.
Yes, Lord.
And then I thought to myself, and I said, Lord, a preach out here in Texas, boy, we got to have it hard. Because folks that's blessing the poor and doing this, they think they all that in a bag of chips. But they don't have love. You say, preacher, how can you say that? Try to cut one off in traffic. You hear what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Try to talk to a neighbor. Do you know your neighbor, or do they just wave at you across the fence? Do you know how many kids they have? Do you know what school their kids go to? My God, everybody want to have an acquaintance, but not a friend.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, but we'll give a drive in a minute, won't we? Any work that's done for the wrong reason will be burned up. What I'm trying to tell you, the gifts are supposed to be used for the service of God and not to promote men or ourselves. It is designed to bless the whole body. Number one, love. Without love, I produce nothing. Number two, listen to me. Without love, if you're taking notes, without love, I am nothing. Number one, without love, I produce nothing. Number two, without love, I am nothing. Now, I want to make sure you understand these are Paul's words and not my words. My brother Paul uses strong words to call attention to the proud individual who uses his spiritual gifts to bring attention or light to themselves. I'm the pastor, so I want my parking spot right in the front. I told my wife, the Lord bless us with a building, the pastor's parking spot will not be in the front. Visitors will be in the front. Amen. Do you understand what I'm saying? My God, I'm here. I could walk, or I can get somebody to bring me to the front. A visitor may be parked too far back and say, oh, that's too far for me to walk. I ain't coming.
Yep.
Am I making sense to somebody?
Yes, Lord.
Without love, I am nothing. Paul uses this strong language, man of God, woman of God, to call attention to the proud individual who uses spiritual gifts to bring attention or light to themselves. Remember this, please. The most impressive of gifts, if you can raise the dead, if you have the gift of healing, or if you have prophecy, it doesn't make you somebody in God's sight. It's the love that you have inside that makes you somebody to Christ.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
What's love got to do with it? Can you honestly say, I've experienced the ease of love?
Jesus.
Co-workers make fun of the Christianity in you. Family alienate, ostracize you because you're in love with Jesus. My God, beloved, that ought not to be. But our brother Paul, our brother Peter declared, beloved, think it not strange for the fiery trials which is to try you. Love don't stop you from going through something. It just makes it easy to go through something.
That's right. That's right.
Is that right?
Yes.
My God.
Oh, yes.
The most impressive of all these gifts doesn't make us somebody in God's sight. It's the love that we have inside. I said, number one, without love, I am nothing. Without love, it profited me nothing. And number three, without love, we gain nothing. I say, without love, we gain nothing.
Yes. Yes.
You can feed the poor. You can clothe the homeless. You can go and visit people in the prison. But all these sacrificial acts of righteousness without love will gain us nothing.